3, 2, 1, start. The writ petition and the writ appeals of the purchaser appellant having been dismissed by the single judge and the division bench of the High Court respectively, it filed the instant appeal full stop. A two-judge bench of the Supreme Court in Girnar Traders Case 1 considered the question of reading the provisions of the Land Acquisition Act, 1894, as amended by Central Act of 1984, into the provisions under Chapter 7 of the Maharashtra Regional and Town Planning Act, 1966, for acquisition of land thereunder and feeling difficulty to agree with the observations made in Sant Joginder Singh's case, referred the matter to a larger bench. Full stop. When the case came up before a three-judge bench, even it was of the opinion Girnar Traders -3 that the question of reading the provisions of S.11-A of the 1894 Act into the provisions of the MRTP Act required consideration by a larger bench and, as such, the matters were referred to the Constitution Bench. Full stop. A number of other matters, including the instant appeal, were tagged with the case of Girnar Traders -2, which was decided by the Constitution Bench on January 11, 2011. Full stop para. Though the object of the Bangalore Development Authority Act, 1976 may be pari materia to the Maharashtra Regional and Town Planning Act, 1966 (MRTP Act), there are certain stark distinctions between some of the provisions of the respective acts, particularly, where they relate to functions and powers of the authority in preparation of plans as well as with respect to acquisition of the land. Full stop. The instant appeal relates to the BDA Act. Full stop. The respondent Bangalore Development Authority the authority came to be constituted in terms of S.3 of the BDA Act. Full stop. The object of the authority has been spelled out in S.14 of the BDA Act, which states that the authority, inter alia, shall promote and secure the development of the Bangalore metropolitan area, and for that purpose, the authority shall have the power to acquire, hold, manage and dispose of movable and immovable property, whether within or outside the area under its jurisdiction, to carry out building, engineering and other operations, and generally to do all things necessary to expedient for the purpose of such development and for purposes incidental thereto. Full stop. Thus, the primary object of the BDA Act was to provide for establishment of the development authority, for development of the city of Bangalore and areas adjacent thereto, and for the matters connected therewith, and other matters are incidental thereto. Full stop. The acquisition of immovable property is, therefore, for the said purpose alone. Full stop. The development scheme has to provide for every detail in relation to development of the area under the scheme as well as acquisition of land, comma, if any, comma, required, full stop. Upon sanction of the scheme, comma, the government shall publish in the official gazette, comma, a declaration stating the fact of such sanction and that the land proposed to be acquired by the authority for the purposes of the scheme is required for a public purpose. Full stop para. A very important aspect which, comma, unlike the MRTP Act, comma, is specified in the BDA Act is that once the land is acquired and it vests in the state government in terms of Section 16 of the Land Acquisition Act, comma, then the government upon within bracket A payment of the cost of acquisition and within bracket B the authority agreeing to pay any further cost, comma, which may be incurred on account of acquisition, comma, shall transfer the land to the authority, whereupon, comma, it shall vest in the authority, full stop. The government is further vested with the power to transfer the land to the authority belonging to it or to the corporation as per Section 37 of the BDA Act, full stop. Government, in terms of Section 16 of the Land Acquisition Act, comma, the acquisition would not lapse or terminate as a result of lapsing of the scheme under Section 27 of the BDA Act, full stop. On vesting, the land stands transferred and vested in the state/authority, free from all encumbrances, and such status of the property is incapable of being altered by fiction of law, either by the State Act or by the Central Act, full stop. Both these acts do not contain any provision in terms of the property, full stop. The language of Section 36 of the BDA Act clearly mandates legislation by incorporation and as per the scheme of the two acts, comma, effective and complete implementation of the state law without any conflict is possible, full stop. The object of the state law being planned development, comma, acquisition does not offend any of the known principles of statutory interpretation,